What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Lowentrout. Welcome to my room. I'm going to be doing a nunchuck tutorial today. If you do not have a pair of practice nunchucks, you can contact Master Holly and get a pair through her. That's where I got these. And if you do have a pair of nunchucks to practice with, make sure you are in a nice open space, that you are not going to hit anybody with your nunchucks. Alright, so also, if you do have a mirror big enough to see yourself, that's highly recommended. That was one of the nice things about training over at American Tiger, is we have that nice big mirror. It's really helpful with nunchucks to be able to see what you're doing. So, if you are ready to get started, we're going to be doing a basic video today. Mostly things we've gone over in class already that most of you will be pretty familiar with. And we'll start with a nice easy warm-up. It's the one where we swing it up and catch. And this is good, especially if you have some new nunchucks that you're getting used to. You want to get a feel for the weight of them. And I'll break this one down. We keep one hand in front of us, we keep one chuck dangling, we get the other hand ready, it's open, it's waiting to feel that nunchuck swing up into it. Once you feel the nunchuck there, you grab. You don't want to catch too early and hit yourself in the thumb, because that's not much fun. And that applies to, any hand transfer. You want to wait till you feel that chuck and then clasp onto it. Once you do that, you're going to release with that first hand that's on the bottom will come up to the top, and you'll do the same thing with the other hand. So let go, let go, let go. And we'll do that for a good 20 or 30 seconds right now. I'll give you a side view so you can see. And if you are not catching on to any of these things quickly enough, you can always pause the video and practice for a little bit before, I move on to the next thing. So we'll start with this nice little warm-up. You can start nice and slow and gradually build up your speed. Remember, if it's frustrating, if it's not working, then you're just going too fast. Just take it a little slower. That's the key. Also, nunchucks are frustrating. They were my least favorite weapon for a long time, but I stuck with it, and now they're my favorite. So, even if you hate them now, you might get pretty good at them someday. But if you continue to learn nunchucks, you are going to definitely drop them, definitely hit yourself with them. It's going to happen. And it's not fun, but you just got to be able to calm down. You can always set them down, come back to it another time. And that's really how most things in life are. So, we've done that. We're going to move on now. We're going to get into a right half horse guarding stance. I'm going to keeping our other hand up. We're going to let one of these chucks dangle. And we're going to do an X block. And draw an X in front of your body. Like so. I'm keeping my wrist and my elbow nice and loose right now. I'm rocking my body a little bit. You don't want to be, stiff. Of course, when you speed up, those muscles will tighten a little bit to get the speed. Still don't want to be totally stiff. taking it slow for now, as slow as you need to. It can be a nice, big, open X. And we'll switch half horses, and we'll switch hands. It doesn't have to be that smooth, you know, if you need to stop and switch half horses, and then switch hands, and then do your X block, that's fine. Because this isn't really the hand transfer that we're going to be doing, you know. If somebody does nunchucks, you're not going to be probably just putting it in one hand or the other most of the time. You're going to be either doing some type of hand transfer around the body, between strikes. So, but right now, just a basic X block. Switch. Now we'll switch back to that first side. And we're going to do an X block, but instead of just one time on each side, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let that wrist spin around twice on each side of my body. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keeping my other hand up. Switch. Now with the other hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Switch. Of course, if you can do it twice on each side, you can do it 3 times, 4 times, you can do it 7 times on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. It's just something to keep in mind. When we're doing a motion with our nunchucks, it can stay on this plane for as long as you want to. It can come back to this side and be on this plane for as long as you want to spin it there. Hopefully that's making sense. And try it on the other side. And just play with it. You don't have to do any certain number on either side. Just spin it on one side and spin it on the other side. So that's something to keep in mind. I think lastly for this video we will do one hand transfer. It's usually the first one you learn aside from this. We're going to get in a nice full horse right now rather than our half horses. We're going to again start in this position. It's going to swing up over the shoulder, over your arm. Your other hand will come in front of your body to catch it. I see a lot of people doing it like this, trying to catch it. You got to make sure that arm comes in front of your body, open hand until you feel the nunchuck there, then grab. Right? So one more time, starting position here, up and over, across and grab. Once we're here, that first hand is going to let go, the other hand is going to come over in front of the body, up over the shoulder. This hand reaches across, grab the nunchuck, and then same thing, the top hand, let's go. So we're here, boom, catch, let go, up, catch, let go, up, up. Again, pause it if you need to. Work on it as long as you want to. This is the final thing we're going to do for this video. So take it slow. Once you start to feel comfortable with it, build the speed up. Stay loose. You can see I'm moving my whole body. And what we're doing actually is an uppercut. See, between each hand transfer, our hand is coming up. So if somebody were standing right in front of me, they would catch a nunchuck right to their chin. So this is really a strike as well as a hand transfer. Okay, that'll do it for this video. I'll be sure to make another one soon. Hopefully this was helpful, or at least a refresher for some of you. Again, you know, if you have nunchucks at home, just play around with them. You know, feel that momentum. Think of things you can do. Work on this hand transfer. Work on others. You can look at other videos on YouTube for inspiration or other tutorials. With that being said, thank you for watching mine. Hope you guys are staying safe out there, and that'll do it.